And the winner of the Indianapolis 500 is...
2 laps to go. There's time to catch him if he can do it. Mears, his wife. The stopwatch, 0.63 seconds between them.
I don't have to tell you what's going to happen if he catches him. It's going to be, I mean, this is extremely dangerous business right here.
I don't think I've ever seen an open wheel car race with people this close at the finish.
No, and never so fast. I mean, these laps at the high 190.
Look at this.
Cena there. All right.
He may do it.
Yeah, he may. He's that close. Look at that. Shallow line.
They're going to get the white flag. There'll be 1 lap to go. As he moves along, tries for Johncock. Is he going to do it? The white flag out. This is the final lap.
Going down into the first turn. What? No. Gordon held him off there going into that first turn.
Over the roar of the engines, you can hear the 400,000 people going course.
All right.
No one has ever seen this before in Indianapolis.
This is the back straight, Jim. There's 2 turns to go now. Mears behind, and he's again trying to slipstream it.
Johncock did a good job of staying ahead of him in turn 1 when he made that move there.
Good. That was brilliant.
Enough.
That was brilliant.
Not quite over. Johncock still with the lead.
Here it comes
Headed
again.
for the finish line. He's still closing. That's his wife.
It's too late now. You only got to pray. Look at that.
There you see them. Mears. Can he make a move at the finish? He's making a move. No, not quite. Johncock has won the Indianapolis 500. He won it by less than a car length.
And that lead is dwindling by the second. Scoreboard showing it a half a second, but it certainly isn't. It's nothing now. Danny Sullivan going down low. Did he make the move? Sullivan down low. Side by side, Sullivan has the lead. Danny Sullivan moving Kentucky. And just at that moment, losing control of the car, doing a magnificent job of not hitting the wall and continuing in the race. It's unbelievable.
You can sense not a shifting of allegiance exactly of the crowd. They are seeing what Danny Sullivan can do against the man, Mario Andretti, acknowledged to be the best at his business. And here's Danny giving him a run for his money.
The emotions of the crowd in the case of sentiment against the future, perhaps.
Yep. And you can imagine the ambivalence that Paul Newman must feel, incidentally, co-owning. Yep.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
Danny Sullivan side by side with Mario Andretti, and he does not get caught up this time.
Yeah.
And he does not spin. At that point, he takes the lead. The new American hero is Daniel John Sullivan III of Louisville, Kentucky, who has won the Indianapolis 500. Mario Andretti finishing second. Roger Penske, the crew chief. Now is the time to celebrate. They didn't budge a muscle until he had crossed the start-finish line, that yard of brick, for the last time.
And Emo gets by him. And now Emo has a lap and a half.
Here goes
Emo
past.
on the inside. Here comes Emo. Oh, he blocks him down low.
Emo
and
didn't
they're
like
still
that.
side by side going into turn 3. Emo down low in the middle of the track, and Emo may have it. They almost touch
they did touch
wheels. And into the wall is Al Jr. Emo continues on. They touch wheels in turn 3. Emo continues on. You can see the damage to the Valvoline number 2, Al Unser Jr. Now there is Al.
I think he's saying, hell of a race, guy. You know, way to go.
It looked that way anyway.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
There did not appear to be any animosity whatsoever with that gesture.
No.
And Emerson Fittipaldi, under the yellow, is going to win the 1989 running of the Indianapolis 500. The pace car is out, and Emerson Fittipaldi, the checkered flag and the yellow. Look at the jubilation. Here is a man that has won 2 World Driving Championships, and look at the jubilation from the cockpit of Emerson Fittipaldi.
There is no race in the world like the Indianapolis 500.
This is the 61st race, and no one has ever achieved this before. Stand by for the checkered flag. The black and white checkered flag, and in the pits, the red and white checkered shirts of the Gilmore Hoyt team. It's all over. AJ has done it. He has won his 4th Indianapolis 500. Jackie, this is the most exciting moment I think we've ever seen since we've been coming to Indianapolis.
I think everybody's been waiting for AJ to win his 4th race. It's never happened before. I think a mark in history when a thing like this happens. I think everyone is excited by it.
We are back live, and you look at the leader, Mario Andretti, with now only a short distance to go, 28 laps in the Indianapolis 500. Andretti is being chased by Roberto Guerrero. We keep mentioning that Roberto Guerrero and Al Unser Sr. are just 1 lap down in case you're not totally oriented to auto racing. What does that mean? Well, it means Guerrero would have to pass Andretti twice to take the lead, and the same is true of Al Unser Sr.
Now you see, I think that was a glance at Mario possibly starting for the pits. Mario on the right of your screen, he's not starting for the pits.
Oh my goodness, it's happened again.
It has happened.
It has happened again, and you can hear the crowd responding. Lady Luck has reared what is to Mario her ugly head at Indianapolis again. Would it make sense for Guerrero to try to lap Al Unser one time before he comes in? Yes, that's what's on his mind. He goes past Al Unser Sr. He's got a lap on him now as he prepares to make this pit stop. Here comes Roberto. Let's watch the pit stop.
All right, this will be interesting to see, Jim. They better not make mistakes now. He has a chance of winning this race. Now's the important time. Everything in racing comes down to the very last part.
Now there's second place, Al Unser Sr. And he is still out on the track, remember, as Guerrero makes the pit stop.
No adjustments for Roberto so far.
The critical thing here for Roberto to get out of the pits before Al Sr. makes it back around on the front straight.
Al Sr. is going down the back stretch. Now he's going into turn 3. You know that's in Roberto's mind. This pit stop is dragging on there.
Killed the engine. Roberto killed the engine.
They stalled it.
This is really going to change the outcome of this race. Roberto's engine, he's got it going off, Jim.
They're going to be very close. They're going to be very close. Here comes turn 4 to the front straight. He's going to pass him, I think.
Yeah, he can't get it going. It's stalled again. Al Unser Sr. takes the lead in the Indianapolis 500. And now here it is. Your brother, Al Unser, joins A.J. Foyt as one of only 2 men ever to win the Indianapolis 500 4 times in his life.
Fabulous, that is absolutely fabulous. I just cannot believe it.
Absolutely amazing. Rick Mears winning his 4th Indianapolis 500.
Al Jr. heading down the backstretch. A 3rd turn. Al Unser still leading. Al Unser still leading. 4th turn. Al Jr. is still in front. Goodyear right there. Goodyear right there. And here they are. The checkered flag is out. The checkered flag is out. And it is Al Jr. It is Al Jr. in perhaps the closest race ever.
Kenny Brack's closing the gap out. I'm not sure if they might be running low on fuel.
5 laps to 5 miles to go, 2 laps.
He might have lost the pickup in the last corner. I think Robby is real nervous right now.
We heard him say, I think we're going to run out of fuel. White flag is about to come out in Indianapolis. He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. Wow. Robby Gordon is out of fuel as Kenny Brack comes down to take the white flag. 1 more lap to go in the Indy 500. Incredible heartbreak for Robby Gordon out of fuel. Here he is. Kenny Brack wins the 1999 83rd running of the Indianapolis 500.
Look at your watch. Mark this date, May 29th, 2005, as you witness a history-making performance. 50 years from now, you'll remember where you were when Danica Patrick made not only motorsports history, but she joined the likes of Amelia Earhart and Sally Ride in a barrier-breaking performance in this 89th Indianapolis 500. There are more than 300,000 seats available here because everyone is standing. Danica Patrick leads them around.
Ready to go.
And the green flag is out. Danica will lead them around. We are 173 laps complete, working on 174 as they all move forward. As we ride on board the Ray Hall Letterman Argent Honda, it is Danica Patrick.
If he goes by here, draft him. If he goes by, draft.
Draft just to save fuel, just in case.
Inside, clear.
There he goes.
About 3 cars back. Let's get back in that draft. Try and stay in it.
We will definitely see Danica Patrick in the victory circle. That was an unbelievable race by a rookie.
A rookie, and absolutely belongs with the best drivers in the world here at Indianapolis. And I go back to what I said a little while ago, asking Bobby if he was going to have her next year, and he just looked at me and said, she's under contract. A star in the making.
Unofficially, Danica Patrick finishes in 4th place, but Dan Weldon picks up the victory.
White flag, I believe Marco can do this. I really think he's got it. He's got to hold the line, low lane, Marty Scott. This kid, I believe, is going to win this race. The most exciting Daytona 5, I'm sorry, most exciting Indy 500 ever.
Down the backstretch for the final time. His father has not won it in 15 tries. Through 3. Cornish closing one more time. Coming out of 4. Down the front stretch. It's a drag race. Marco Andretti. Cornish, who's going to win? At the stripe. It's Hornish.
Hornish wins.
By 6/100ths of a second. The closest finish, second closest in Indy history.
Half a lap. He's got half a lap to go, and he's the Indy 500 champion.
Panther Racing, oh so good. They finished second here, twice here. They come again through the final 2 corners. J.R. Hildebrand.
Careful of traffic.
He's got to get around the lap. Traffic, 100 years. He hit the wall. Just like Thomas Schenker.
Keep their foot on the gas.
Dan Weldon is going to win the race.
That is unbelievable. Oh my goodness.
Weldon, after finishing second the last 2 years, wins when J.R. Hildebrand hits the wall coming out of 4.
And the final stop, this could be the critical stop that determines who wins or loses this race. 24-year-old Carlos Munoz, a huge Juan Pablo Montoya fan, said, I want to do what Juan did in 2000. 4 seconds of fuel. He is away.
Watching Tony Kanaan. So now Alexander Rossi will become the new leader of this race with Helio Castroneves in second. Can a rookie win the 500 on an economy run?
What a story that would be.
Letting everybody go. He had a half a lap lead on Carlos Munoz, who came off the pit lane ahead of those who were the leaders. He's coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go.
Coast, half a lap lead, clutch and coast, save fuel, clutch and coast.
Boy, I'm just thinking about Robby Gordon running out of gas back in 1999.
There's Munoz in the blue and black car. He and Newgarden are going to race for second at the moment unless Rossi runs out of fuel. He's off of turn 2. He's half a lap to go.
Full throttle.
Message is you're now going too slow.
Got this, bring it home. He's down to 2. Hey, push.
He's done it.
Checkered flag is in the air. A first-timer is going to win the 100th Indianapolis 500-mile race. California's Alexander Rossi to the checkered flag, and he's done it.
Checkered flag. You just won the Indy 500, baby!
So 36 laps on fuel, which is an extraordinary number here at Indianapolis. He has no more to get back to victory lane without assistance. But Alexander Rossi, climbing out of his car and waving at the fans up there in turn 4, is certainly worthy of a Firestone moment of the race, as he'll be towed in to victory lane.
What an extraordinary victory. Incredible. I'm speechless.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.